Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground.
Excuse me. Hello, this is Basil. So I just eaten a Malteser. Just eaten a Malteser. I try to suck it, but I can't. I suck it for a while, but then I can't resist crunching. Always end up crunching the old Maltesers. Let's have a look at the. This is Basil. I'm Basil. I'm Basil, and this is Basil's secret underground dark stream. I think it's called. I named it so long ago. I've forgotten what I called it. I think that's what it's called. Never have been sure really what it's called. Let's have a look at the chat. Dr. Greggles. Hello, Dr. Greggles. Merry evening, Dr. Greggles. And Pablo23, a posthumous evening to you all. Good evening, Pablo, who fancies a banana cigar. I've got a banana here, actually. If you Mission Control can't find. I can't find my thing. What thing is it, Mission Control, that you've lost? Pablo says, "What thing, hun?" My thing, I say, hun. Good evening, guys and gals. Says Barry. Hello, Barry. Pablo, maybe I can help. I can't do the thing I do. I usually say that thing. You usually put your message up, don't you? Call Basil. All I've got is this one. That's got my website. Isn't much use, is it? Really? I can put that up. I've got that one. Just press of a button. It does that. Quick as that. I haven't got to type it. It's already pre-done. But it just gives you my website. I'd have to redo it all to give you anything else. Hello, Pablo. Hello, but I can't look back. All my records are gone. Mission Control's lost all the records. Mission Control is shortly going to be updated. Going to have a brand new technology. Due very soon for Mission Control. So God knows what's going to happen then. Barry says, Mission Control, don't be a cunt. Call Basil.
Call Basil on 0203287113 or Skype Basil Bottler. Come on, don't be a cunt.
Quite right. Hello, Dan, Brad. Hi, peeps and aliens. Barry says to Dan, howdy. Been out? I've got you been out. It is been not for everyone, but it is bin night for some people tonight. It's one of the, if not the most popular bin night Thursdays. So if you haven't got your bin night, if you haven't got your bin out, get your bin out. That's enough. Should have got the message by now. Evening all. Hope you're feeling better, Basil or Mission Control. Yes, thank you, Mission Control. Sorry. Yes, thank you, Matt. Hello, Matt. Feeling better. Had the COVID, but on the mend now. Still get a bit out of breath, but and I've got a bit of a toothache in this vicinity here. It's not too bad. Can you all just call him, please? I'm too defunct. Mission Control's a bit defunct. Mission Control is going to be replaced, not replaced, but upgraded very soon. Flossie, well done. Hello, Flossie. Good evening, Flossie. Flossie's fully functioning there. Look at that. Phone Basil now on 020-3287-1213 or Skype Basil Butler, or just use this Jazzy link for free live video call. Thank you, Flossie. If I missed, is that everybody? I think I've got everybody. Now my fucking feed is gone, says Mission Control. Might be the end for me. Even my caps lock is gone. Mission Control is having terrible trouble. I saw some Mission Control feed at my local pet store. What's it look like? What does Mission Control feed look like? Wet Phillip. Hello, Wet Phillip, by the way. Mission Control needs caps lock emergency. James 31. I keep losing Twitch. Might be me. I don't know. Is anybody else having trouble? I can see a figure in the mist. Is that you, Basil? Says Mission. Yes, Mission Control. I'm here, Mission Control. I'm here. Can you see me? WD-40 says Dan. Yeah, try. Maybe I should go down to Mission Control and spray WD-40 all over the bits and bobs. My trouble is all in my own circuits. Well, it won't be long before that's all renewed, and you'll be fighting fit again, Mission Control. Mission Control is due for a complete upgrade any moment. Mission Control feed was a lot of keyboard letters mixed with haggis and iron brew. Yeah, that would keep Mission Control going for ages. A load of keyboard letters mixed with haggis and iron brew, veggie haggis. So veggie has to be veggie haggis. Biomass, says Pablo. I hope everyone is working. Everybody's got sound and vision. I know there's been a lot of trouble, but I think I've improved it lately. I suppose someone will always struggle. Depends on your internet, I suppose. Wet Phillip, do they do them with just W's? Fine here for Pablo. Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I've got everything turned up high, so it should be top quality stuff. And anyway, what did I call? I called this one the hottest guy on Twitch. I thought that might attract a few people in to have a nose around and think. And of course, as soon as they see me, they'll instantly agree, and they'll say, "Bloody right, he is the hottest guy on Basil." There's a music festival over the road from me. They're playing shit. Do you have a banger that I can blast back at them? Right, we're gonna find a banger immediately to blast. So Wet Phillip can blast back at the music festival. What should we blast them with? I've got to watch the copyright, so it better be one of mine, I suppose. Fine here, but I have to use my phone now, as Twitch has been blocked by work. Too many people skiving, I suppose, Dan, all watching Twitch instead of doing their jobs. What songs have I got? I've got songs. I just can't find the bloody things. Let's find a song. Let's find a song. Go to Spotify and Daniel Reed. Never mind the butlers. Here's the hot jingles and turn Scum Cunt up to max. Yeah, let's find Scum Cunt. That's a good one to blast. Here we are. Here's Scum Cunt for you, Wet Phillip. Turn it up full and blast the music festival with this.
Some people are selfish. These people are not your friends. Some folk are assholes. Try not to be like them.
Some people are good cunts. Some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy. Bad cunts make me sad.
Some people will fuck you up, or at least they will try. So when you meet a bad cunt, look them in the eye and remember.
Some people are good cunts. Some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy. Bad cunts make me sad.
These people are not your friends. Some folk are arseholes. trying not to be like them.
Some people are good cunts, some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy, bad cunts make me sad.
Some people will fuck you up, or at least they will try. So when you meet a bad cunt, look 'em in the eye and remember,
some people are good cunts, some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy, bad cunts make me sad. Some people are good cunts, some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy, bad cunts make me sad. Some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy, bad cunts make me sad. Some people are good cunts, some people are bad. Good cunts make me happy, bad cunts make me sad.
No, it's not even plugged in, that guitar. Look, ridiculous. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That was one of my more recent musical offerings. One of my songs is the easiest word, isn't it? One of my most recent songs. Aided by Eyes on Legs. When I did that originally, it sounded nowhere near as good as that. But Eyes on Legs did a bit of magic with it and added some backing vocals and improved it no end. Thanks to Eyes on. Someone mentioned Eyes on Legs. Who was it? Dan? Was it Dan? I saw. I hope that did the trick, Wet Philip. I hope he blasted the music festival with that one. Dr. Greggles, music festival here soon. Well, folk music are getting free, and the Proclaimers are on this year. Proclaimers are good. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy the Proclaimers. I don't know what else is on. Folk. Who have they got? Have they got Bob Dylan? Is he folk anymore? I suppose he is. Sort of folk, isn't he? Still. Thank you for Flossie. Thank you, Flossie, for finding my phone, Basil, now on number. Yes, thank you, Flossie. Submission control. Dan says, Basil, what did you and Eyes on Legs get up to when you met, or is it a secret? I don't think it's a secret, Dan. It's Eyes on Legs. Eyes on Legs is making a film, short film, and just did a little bit of Just a little bit of superb quality acting. I did. I thought if I'm going to act in it, I might as well be superb. So I did amazing stuff, like Marlon Brando at his peak. Marlon Brando in his pomp, like Streetcar Named Desire, that sort of thing. I did a bit of that, and I think you'll be impressed if you ever get to see it. Not blowing my own trumpet, of course. I could tell you, Dan. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Gav. Gav, can I give Gav a big kiss? Gav, can I give you a big kiss for subscribing? Thank you very much for subscribing, Gav. Subscribed in the middle of the song, and I forgot to thank you at the time. Yeah, there was kissing, and all sorts going on. Best not COVID boy. Oh yeah, I think I'm clear of the old COVID now. But anyway, thank you very much, Gav. Very good of you. Sluts in space on legs. Do you do your own stunts, Basil? Yes, Barry. All my own stunts. Hanging out of helicopters. That sort of thing. It's a porno. They are both pregnant with COVID babies. And don't forget, I haven't got a link. I haven't got a link yet, but I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live at the Edinburgh Fringe in August. One day, one night only. One night only. Come and see me at Edinburgh Fringe for an hour of unforgettable. I forget what it is going to be, but it'll be incredible. So it'll be, and it's on the 14th. I think it's the 14th of August, which is a Monday at 5:15 till 5:16. 5:15 until 6:15. An hour of fuck knows what. I haven't got an hour of anything yet, but I'll drag something out for an hour. And eyes on legs, hello, eyes on legs. Talk to the devil. Eyes on Legs may be making a guest appearance as well up in Edinburgh. Who knows? Who knows? Fingers crossed. Yeah, we've been talking about pornos. What's kissing? Says James 31. It's when two people are very much in love and one puts one part of their body inside another part of the other body, and Bob's your uncle. Don't put any part of your body in your Uncle Bob, though. Hello, Guy. Good morning, Guy. Where are you, Guy? Guy could be anywhere in the world. It's morning wherever he is, anyway. Are you dropping frames? Am I dropping frames? I don't know. I keep getting the F. James keeps getting the F. I don't know. Maybe try and refresh or change your settings. I don't know. James, just I can't really tell what to do. Just have a fiddle around and see if anything improves it. Okay, so it's not me. I don't know. I think it might be you, James. No one else has complained about dropping frames. So I don't know whether it is. I got no idea. I don't know about this sort of thing. Greece. Guys in Greece. Wi-Fi is too crap to show video, so I'm on audio only. Gav said he would describe what's going on the screen for me. Weirdly, I can't get this to play on my desktop. No, it looks like everyone's having trouble now. Looks like everyone's having trouble. I don't know how I can change it anymore. I keep changing the settings and fine here. James must just be shit. I tried to test all the different settings and now I have nothing, says Mission Control. This should be on 1080. Yeah, it is 1080. 1080 source, please. Try 1080 source. I am broadcasting 1080 widescreen, 1080 and 60 frames per whatever it is second. Is it 60 frames per second? And just wind up your internet and see if you can keep up. Let me try my phone. I'm going to try and listen to my phone, see if I can hear anything on here. Hang on, my phone is silent. Hang on, 1080 source. And that works. See if it can keep up. 1080 60 might be too good for poor connection cunts. Yeah, maybe I'm broadcasting too high a spec now. I might have gone up too high, and I don't know. I don't think I can change it while I'm live. I'd have to stop and start again to change it. I used to do lower settings, and people complained about that. So I thought, well, I'll try turning it up, but now that don't seem to work either. It's just a black screen with maybe you need very fast internet. I don't know. I meant to have 130. Wait, that should be plenty fast enough, James. 31. I don't know then. Have you tried putting it on 1080 auto on the settings and see what that cures it? 1080 source works perfect, says Gav. So, have you tried putting it on 1080 source, James? Because that seems to be working for. It worked for me, and it worked for Gav. Other people seem to be working. Source works perfect, says Gav. See, it's working on here. Have you tried putting it on 1080 source? Chrome, I don't know whether maybe Chrome's the problem, I don't know. Standard stream then, righto, thanks Gav. I don't, it is tech chat, Gav, Guy, sorry. I do 170, 20, 30 and mine are perfect. Perfect, well that's what I used to use, Dr. Greggles. I used to use 720, 30 and I kept getting complaints. Kept getting loads of complaints, especially about the sound. So I changed it to 1080, 60 to see whether that would cure the problem. Now it just seems like different people. It seems like just different people can't hear it or see it now than before. He's back. Right, let's just spend all night talking about 1080 and other numbers. I like it at 1080. Sorts the wheat from the chaff. Yeah, I mean at 1080 you do get better quality but only if it works, of course. No, I'm not using 4K. I didn't think I'd try that, Pablo. I thought that might be too much. I'm not sure Twitch lets you do 4K anyway. 360p is where it's at, sister. 720. Everyone seems to be just. The jokes are better at 1080, says Barry. All I can suggest is that you just keep trying to change it to a different setting until one works for you. Maybe it depends on your internet or your browser or whether you're using a phone or whatever. It just seems to vary for everybody. There's no consistency. If you don't want me at my Fs on 1080, then you don't deserve me at my auto. No, it's fine. Usually it's the same for all, says James. Dial-up is struggling. Yeah, bloody dial-up. I bet that's the trouble with Greece, isn't it? They're still really into the old dial-up. Telescope 100 times is okay. Right, let's have a bit of what's your bit of? Let's have a bit of this.
Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now. Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now. Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now. Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now. Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now. Please tell me where the fuck, oh where the fuck is this? Please tell me where the fuck this is. We are right now.
Here we go. We're going to go worldwide again. Going worldwide, and as usual, And let's hope this works. Dr. Greggles is hoping it's going to be Portugal again. Bastion Square. Here's a clue. New Balance. Someone's got a loud voice. It said Bedford. It said Bedford on that site. Is it Bedford Falls from It's a Wonderful Life? Hello, Movie Theatre. Hello, Bank. Oh, hang on, it's too noisy. Let's turn it down a bit. It's far too noisy. I've heard of Bedford in Massachusetts. Maybe it's that. It looks like America, doesn't it? Hello, Arshak. Arshak says Canada. Hudson Bay. Shop. Trees are bald, it's winter. Oh, they just don't have leaves in this country.
That's a fancy camera.
Thanks very much. That's a fancy camera. Bard and Banker. Shaq is right. Pablo says Shaq is right. Is it Canada then? It could be Canada. Is there a Bedford in Canada? Probably somewhere in Canada. Probably Bedford everywhere. "66 flavours of ice cream." Fuck knows what they could all be. Some must be very similar to others, mustn't they? 66 flavours. Are there 66 flavours? I couldn't name it. They're obviously made up. Once you've gone past your strawberry and your chocolate and vanilla and raspberry and mint, potassium, I can't say it, not potassium, you know that one I mean. How can you make it up to 66? Banana, bacon. Oh, we want bacon flavoured ice cream. That's mixing up two different things, isn't it? Bacon and ice cream. Plasticchio. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, Gav. Plasticchio. Toffee. You have toffee. Can you have licorice? I never had licorice flavoured ice cream. Can you have licorice ice cream? If you've got 66 flavours, you've probably got to. Blackberry, blackcurrant, apple. Have apple flavoured ice cream. Apple, lemon. I said lemon. Leather. Can you get ice cream? Can you get ice cream flavoured ice cream? This is Matt. What was the first ever ice cream? I imagine it was vanilla for some reason. Peach Melba, yeah, peach Melba, blueberry, flat white. You can get sorbet. That can be all. Mate, that's just a different type of ice cream, isn't it? Water flavour. That's just ice cubes. Or milk. Milk ice cream. I suppose milk ice cream is a bit like vanilla without the vanilla. Ice cream, probably. So if this is Canada, there's the visitor information centre over there. People we can't go in and ask. I'd like to see a list of all the 66 flavours of ice cream written down. I'm sure some of them are just made up. Victoria, it says. Victoria Visitor Centre. Is Victoria in is Victoria in Canada? Well, it must be. Toast. Where are you getting toast flavoured ice cream? Pretty certain it's Canada, and there's loads of boats. Victoria, is it it's like a Victoria Dock or something? Hit me. It's jumping again, says James. Basil, do you prefer a waffle or a wafer cone? I prefer a wafer cone, Matt. Trouble is though, since COVID, I've not had many ice cream. When I do, I tend to throw away the bit that the person that made the ice cream has to hold that bit. And they're handling money and stuff all day long, and probably putting their fingers up their bum, whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't trust the cleanliness. So I eat the ice cream. I just eat the top part of the wafer, and I just throw the rest of it away for the birds to eat. Just crunch it up and throw it on the ground. I still got COVID anyway, even with my ice cream cautions. Inner Harbour Causeway. Big fucking clue just appeared on the screen. Right, I'm going to get the map out. Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Shack are a fantastic brand. I highly recommend Shack. What does Shack do? Make ice creams? Anyway, Dan recommends Shack. There's a bloke with a pair of scissors. I think he was the inventor of scissors. Ernest Scissors. Invented the scissors in 1804. Before that, people just had to use a ruler and make a crease in the paper. Cutting edge, says Pablo. Impressive building over there. Well, there's a Canada flag flying. This is definitely Canada, isn't it? Let's get the map out then. Canada's a big place, so I've got no idea where I'm going to start looking in Canada. Does anyone know where parts of Canada are? Are we in British Columbia? Fuck if I know. Oh, they're a band, not an ice cream. Shack. The bass player is in the Lightning Seeds now, says Barry. I've got no idea what I'm looking for here. Someone mentioned British Columbia, so I sort of stuck with it. I can't see anything that says Victoria. There's some sort of dock, harbour or something. Wasn't there? Was a harbour. Nass Harbour. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do very well here. Port Hardy, Vancouver Island, Vancouver. It's Richmond, Surrey. Victoria, there we are, down there, found it. Ah, shouldn't have panicked. James Bay, Laurel Point. I think Laurel Point should be twinned with Port Stanley. Is this a different one? No, I'm still on the same one, James. Still trying to find this bloody place in Canada. I've ended up at the redfish, bluefish, just north of Miniature World. Right, I'm gonna have to stick the pin in. It wasn't Bedford. It might be Bedford. It might be Bedford. James. I don't know why I've gone. I saw a building that said Victoria on it, and now I've gone all the way down here on the Wild Goose Chase. Probably was Bedford all along. Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna sort of. Victoria is all over the. Yeah, there's loads of Victorias, aren't there? But I'm here now, and I'm going to stick the pin in because I'm just feeling. I'm just feeling it. I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for. I'm going for the Sharks. The Shark Store. I'm going to go for the Shark Store here. There we go. Fingers crossed. Oh, not bad. Not bad in the end. Only 1.4 miles out. Bloody hell. So I'm quite surprised myself with that one. I thought I was going to be miles away. 1.4 miles out isn't too bad. The target is to get within 1 mile. So, I mean, I failed by 0.4 of a mile. But that's not too bad considering. Considering how big the world is, and when you look at it like that, I see I was bang on really. Look at that. That's good. Canada is frigging huge. Yeah, it's too big. Right, let's try another one. Oh, we're indoors. Oh, we're going out. We started indoors. Canada used to have trees, says James. Right, where is this? Souvenirs, Art Centre. It's somewhere with a lot of souvenirs. Very Portuguese concrete. Eastbourne, Bulgaria. Yeah, I don't think it's Great Britain. Sofia, I keep saying Sofia. Where's Sofia? Sofia? How do you pronounce it? Is that Bulgaria? This cameraman just had his 7th pint. Sofia, or Sofia, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the capital of Bulgaria. I think it might have been here before, Bulgaria. Not this exact place, but somewhere in Bulgaria before. Looks like they started building something and stopped. Doesn't look old, does it? It looks like it's just quite new, but just only half built. It was meant to be. Shoddy brickwork, says Pablo. Probably reimagined, yeah. As a bin. Sort of glass top table there. Bin there, says James. I say, there's a bin there. There's a bin there. Jerky, says Arshak. Sorry, Arshak. Have you tried setting the setting? Try and change the settings. What is the purpose of them walls we just passed? I don't know. Decoration, I suppose. Looks like someone started building them and then just stopped. Jerky here too. Them's old walls. I don't know what I can do about all this jerky. Maybe I need a new computer. And I am beaming this signal down from space. I'm up by the moon, so it's a long way. It's a long way for the old signal to go. So I can't change the settings while I'm live. I'd have to stop and start again to change them. But I wouldn't know what to change them to. I don't think there's not a setting that I haven't tried. Giving me travel sickness. Maybe we should call it a day on this one. On this, where the fuck is this? Let me pop out and see whether it's still jerky when I come out. Is it still just as jerky now, or is it? Was it? Maybe it was just the map. Was it just the map that's jerky, or is it still jerky? What if I move about? Am I jerking about? Am I jerky? It's all jerky. It's all jerky. It's all jerky. It's fine on the mobile. Dan's all right. Just the map for Arshak. So it's different for everyone. It's certainly this not jerky here at all for this not as bad as earlier. This has got something for everyone. Everyone's got a different experience. No two people get the same experience from watching this. When I do my live show in Edinburgh for the Edinburgh Fringe, you're gonna have to just keep blinking and shaking your head backwards and forwards to try to reproduce the jerky effect. As I was saying, soon as I've got a link to the tickets, I'll put it up on the on my website and on the Discord and that, and Twitter, wherever. And of course on the Fringe website as well, put it up on there. But at the moment, I haven't got a link to ticket sales yet. It's going to be a pay what you can, so you can pay as little as you like, but you still be able to book a ticket. And it's going to be on the 14th, Monday the 14th of August, 5:15 in the evening, at the Three Sisters, Cowgate. The Three Sisters, Maggie's front room. So if you fancy coming up to Edinburgh, or if you're going to be up there anyway, you want to pop in, please do. And just outside the venue, there's loads of bars and places to eat. So you'll be able to get pissed. Is Eyes on Legs playing? Yeah, that's the plan. The plan, Dan. I mean, it depends on whether you can make it on the day, but at the moment that is the plan. Yes. Thatcher. Find a mosque in Sofia and you win, maybe. Quite near Brewdog, my sponsors. Dr. Gregors is keen on the old Brewdog. I'd love to go, but lodging, I hear, is very expensive. Yes, it is, Dan. That is a big problem. Need to bring a tent or just sleep in your car. Oh, we speed it up. I should get the map out. Dr. Rickles says, Dan, you can kip on my floor for £200 a night. That won't be the most expensive floor, I don't think, during August. Matt says, aren't Brewdog based in Barking? Maybe there's more than one. Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. Sorry, I just fell in. Well done, Matt. Oh dear, I'm so slow sometimes at spotting jokes. Blimey, Dr. Riddles, how much if I let you win on Buckaroo? Need to get the map out, I think. Should we get the map? Let's get the map and have a look. I forgot where. Is it Bulgaria? We're in Bulgaria, aren't we? First thing to do is find Bulgaria. I know roughly where it is. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Where are you, Bulgaria? Why can't I find Bulgaria? Oh, it's down there. I thought it was further north than that. My uncle lives there. Uncle Bulgaria for Pablo. How am I going to get within 1 mile? I didn't really notice any particular buildings. Dr. Riddle says, not everyone's life revolves around Buckaroo, just yours. I didn't notice any of these landmarks. I didn't notice any. There's a mosque, loads of mosques there, wasn't there? The Co-op Hotel, or the Coop Hotel. Hello, Geeky Girl. Women's Market. Is it stuff for women, or do you just buy women there? Historic produce and imported goods market. Pepco clothing. I didn't recognise any of these. Spot any of these places. Hairdresser Prince. Circles Donut and Bagel. family friendly. Why would a Circle's donut shop be unfriendly to families? Take your family out of my shop. K Food, Office 1, generator. I've got no idea whereabouts. I mean, we're here somewhere, but whereabouts, I don't know. I'm gonna just have to hope for the best. Palace of Culture, didn't see that. Mixtape. Do you remember mixtapes? I think they were probably back in the 80s, weren't they? Mixtape, maybe 90s mixtapes. Used to do that for my car. Made them for myself. Got a load of vinyl and then just pick tracks I like out and put them all onto a C90. A little selection of my favourite songs. Play them driving around on the old mixtape. Happy days. I've still got loads of cassettes. Actually, I've still got. I could play them. I've got a cassette player as well. I've got a load of old stuff. I've got a record player. I've got a cassette player. That's it. Got those two things. Me too, Baz, is Pablo. Right, I'm gonna have to stick a pin in because I could be here all day otherwise. Feels like I have already. Right, I'm gonna go for. Basil, did you ever make mixtapes for other people? I think I did. I sort of vaguely. I don't know for certain. I think I might have done. I mean, that was a thing, wasn't it? A lot of people. It was a popular thing to do. Make mixtapes for other people. I know I did it mostly for myself. I know that. Walkmans. Never. I don't think I ever had a Walkman. Walkmans are back in fashion apparently due to Stranger Things. Dr. Earl's still got a laser disc player. Romantic and friendly. What, mixtape? Yeah, I suppose they were mixtapes, weren't they? I think I used to just I like pretending I liked pretending I was a record producer. So I'd get some of my favourite albums. I'd get a couple of Bowie albums, and I'd mix up two albums maybe, and then change the order of the tracks. So as if I was to make the album myself. So I'd get Aladdin saying, I think, right, that track should have gone first, that track should have gone third, that one should have been, that should start the second side, that track should go there, and move them all about. And then stick a few tracks from Ziggy Stardust in there as well. Right, I'm gonna go to the women's market. Fucking hell, gotta go somewhere. Well done me. Only 0.4 miles out. Lovely stuff. Track order was so important. Yeah, yes, it was. I like to think I could improve albums by moving the tracks around a bit. I'm not sure I improved them, but. Right, there we are. Lovely stuff. Well done. Should we do one more? Let's do one final one. What's the time? Don't do this all night. Let's do one more quick one. Try and be quicker this time. This looks like Britain straight away, doesn't it? Red phone boxes. Although there aren't many red phone boxes left. Looks like the interest, some National Trust property. Oh, we're leaving it. This is the exit. Recording the top 40 and stopping before the DJ started talking was fine art. The kids will never. Yeah, you're right there, Dan. That was good fun. I think we're in Edinburgh. I think we're at Edinburgh Castle. Been here before. We've been here before. Edinburgh Castle. This will be a bit quicker this time. I think we've actually seen this same bit of film before, and we and enjoyed having a little tour of Edinburgh. I was going to go straight to the map, but now I want to have a little walk round. Going to pop out and go down the Royal Mile eventually, I suppose. I think that's where we went before. Not been there, not been there. Great place. Only £200 to sleep on the floor, says Dan. This is where they have the what's it? All that stage seating there is where they have the I forget what they call it. I always forget the name of it. Where they have the people march up and down playing music and twirling things, and you know what I mean. It's the oh fuck it, I can't remember what it's called. Did we go past your venue? I don't think so, Dr. Rules. Tattoo, thank you, Gav. Yeah, it's the tattoo. That's the word. I always forget the name of it. It's where they have the tattoo. Yeah, you get a load of marching up and down in kilts and twirling batons and things, and then a big firework display at the end. Now we're going out down the road. I've never been to Scotland ever. I blame Hadrian's Wall, says Dan. Well, there are some big gaps in it, and to be honest, even the wall itself, you could scramble over it quite easily. It's only about some places. It's only about 4 foot tall. It's pretty shit as a defensive wall, really. Let's keep walking until we get to Musselburgh. I think we're going the wrong way for that. Oh no, we're not. We are going the right way, I suppose. Yeah, we're going down. I went to see Edinburgh Tattoo once. It was just 2 Russian schoolgirl lesbians wearing kilts and Jimmy hats. It's the whiskey experience. I love to experience whiskey myself. Very partial. I've only got red wine on the go at the moment. White. He's got white on the back of his shirt. I wonder if it's the band. It used to be a good band called White. Right, we're going down the Royal Mile for a lovely little walk. The old Dead Queen got dragged around there not long ago. White, a very good band. Yes, very good band. Saw them live in, I think it was in Glasgow. Average, says Pablo. Julia's average white band. Average white band. Well done. Loads of bloody sightseeing buses. Just have a little look round. I know we know where we are. So, but it's nice having a little look. I hate tourism, says James 31. Well, you won't like Edinburgh then, because I think about 80% of the people wandering around there are tourists. Everyone should stay at home except me. Yeah, I know what you mean. answer the phone. Hello, caller.
Hello,
Hello, who's there, please?
it is the Edinburgh Tourist Board.
Edinburgh Tourist Board. Good,
Yeah.
good evening.
I believe you've got a lot of questions about Edinburgh going on at the moment,
Uh,
or comments.
Ca-
And I'm here to set the record straight on anything
Ca-
you need.
Can you see the screen?
Recorded.
Can you see the screen?
I can see the screen.
Oh, you could tell us where we are then. It looks shite, says Barry.
Yep, it is. It is shite because of the. Do you want the top 3 reasons why Edinburgh is shite?
Yeah, top 3 reasons why Edinburgh's shite. Go on then.
Oh, it's fucking heaving with pretentious cunts. And in August, that number of pretentious cunts quadruples, at least, for the duration. It's really expensive.
It's very expensive, isn't it? Yeah.
Accommodation is ridiculous. She said, as part of the tourist board. That's 3. That'll do.
But you can get Bertie's proper fish and chips.
Bertie's proper fish and chips. No, do not get Bertie's proper fish and chips. If you want proper fish and chips in Edinburgh, what you would do is you'd walk along that terrace until you got onto George IV Bridge, and you would get a number 23 or 27 bus down to Cannon Mill.
Labradoro.
Get off and go to Labradoro.
Yeah. They're best
Best fish and chips in
chips.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And they've got a taxidermed crocodile. Now, that's Victoria Terrace that you've just come off at the moment. You just overlooked... Oh, my God, what were they called? Liquid rooms, they were called.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, brilliant gigs there. Brilliant. Some of the best gigs I've been to in there. Very good music venues, but not as good as Glasgow. Basically, Edinburgh is just a pretentious cunt's Glasgow, but with a castle.
Yeah, it has got a castle. There are a lot of wankers, aren't there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're currently going back up towards the Royal Mile. You've just come down the Castle Esplanade, and there...
We've gone round in a
one side
circle.
you
We're
can
back where we started.
Yeah, you walk down, and then you're back up to there. So if you were to go back up
Back to the
to
castle.
the right fork up to the Castle Esplanade, or you could turn
We go right. We go
to
down.
the other
We go.
fork, and you go round Castle Terrace, and that would take you towards the lap dancing district. Or we can turn around, as the camera looks like it's doing, going past...
down the hill.
St Stuart. That used to be a pub. It used to be called Black Bows. That was a good pub. So now you're going down the Royal Mile towards
The Parliament
Frongate.
down the bottom, isn't it? The
Parliament, yes, sort of. God, I've made this really boring, haven't I?
No, it's fascinating. Although I could walk up there tomorrow if I wanted to and have a look around myself, I suppose. But
Yeah. If you want.
if I want.
We're coming out. See these red buildings here up on the left? That's the little one there. That's Gladstone's land, which is the oldest untouched building.
Untouched.
Yeah. And when you were a kid, they make you go there with your school and dress up as peasant maids. All the girls have to wear caps and aprons and stuff. And they're taken into one room and they're all taught how to sew. And all the boys have no idea what they go and do, but it was quite weird. And there's like a fake dead pig.
A fake
that they
dead
have
pig.
to serve to the master. Yeah.
It's bloke giving out leaflets. Probably the bus tour.
Is it? Yeah, that is
Is that the ghost bus?
A
Yeah.
bus tour ticket, yeah. Yeah, well, no, that is the open top red buses.
This one here is the haunted.
That guy's going for.
That's the ghost bus. That one, isn't it?
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. Ghost buses.
Ghost bus tours. Ghost bus
Ghost
tour.
bus tours. Ghost bus tours.
Can't believe it. Now coming up here on the left is a pub called Deacon Brodies, is it? Now, he was a cabinet maker to the gentry of Edinburgh town. By day, he made lots and lots of nice cabinets and locks and desks and, for like merchants and that. And then at night, he'd go out with the copy keys he'd made and he'd break into everyone's houses and open up and take all their stuff.
Bastard. James.
Well, it was just stupid.
James
He'd
says
wear a mask, but it's like, who else is going to have a key, dude? So he got hung, but he's got a pub now.
he got hung, but no, he's got a pub named after him.
Yeah.
James said, I had no idea it was this horrible with tourists. This actually isn't
This is
too
quiet.
bad. This is fairly quiet compared to what it can be like.
This is like April or something.
Yeah.
In August, you can't walk down this street. See these arches here? They had to be put up to try and control foot traffic.
Yeah.
Because my mum got married. Right. In that square there, that's West Parliament Square there.
Isn't that the church where they took the dead queen in there?
That's where they put the dead queen.
That's where the dead queen went.
And then facing that, there's a square there, there's the chambers where my mum got married. And then in that square there is where people do lots of juggling and street performing and stuff.
Yeah, chaos in
During the
August, isn't it?
festival. Pipe shop up here on the left. It's not as good as it used to be.
No, I've lived here a couple of years, so you
31's
know it much
Queen
better
of
than me.
Scotland comment. Oh, I know it's intimately. I used to work. See where the barrier starts and down the Trongate. That used to be my job every August. Was I would walk up and down there in a red or blue t-shirt, polo shirt, as a radio on, running about, stopping trouble from happening.
Have you seen anybody walk past that you know yet?
I don't know anyone.
Does anyone know estate agents in Scotland? Says James. Yeah, well, I know one.
Oh yeah.
I know one because we got our place from a estate agent. Yeah, but
I don't. I mean, are you looking to rent or
just
to
been
buy?
looking, and Premier Inn is indeed £200 a night on average during the Fringe. Just down £200 a night.
That is
Premier Inn.
cheap. That is cheap. I was looking for someone for a room recently, and it was from 535 up to £1,500 a night.
It must have been posh for that much.
Ah, well.
Wise Man Drinkwater. Wise Man Drinkwater just subscribed. Thank you very much, Wise Man Drinkwater. Thank you very much. Big kiss for subscribing. Hang on, I can't. There we are. Big kiss. Thank you.
They subscribed while I was drinking water.
Uncanny. Wise Man Drinkwater.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you very much. That's very, very good of you.
Well, keep an eye out for Elaine
Elaine
Davidson, Dickinson, the Pierce lady.
Oh yeah, the Pierce lady.
Usually hangs about these archways here.
Yeah, she's got a massive amount of metal piercings in her face. You hardly see any skin. Hello, Baron Skellingtons. Bloody lovely, that says.
Oh.
Thank you, Baron Skellingtons.
Bargon. Skeletons. You saying it now.
Skeletons. Brag on skeletons. Baron of the skeletons. He's Baron of the skeletons. Apparently.
See, you know best. The pedestrian zone now. There's the Edinburgh Fringe office on the other side.
There's the
No, the famous cones on head statue is actually in Glasgow, James.
There's the Fringe shop over on the right there. The catalogue, or what do you call it? Is it catalogue? No, is that the right word?
Brochure.
The brochure.
Program.
The programme or the brochure went on sale today, I do believe. So if you're in Edinburgh,
It's free.
go in there and pick up a free program. Yeah, it's got everything listed, almost everything listed in there. I'm not in there, but
Not got you listen. No.
no, I didn't get it done in time. But I'll be
Oh,
on.
he's going to make everyone clap. He's going to pretend to fall off that, whatever it is.
I'll be on
I
the
love street performers.
I'll be on the website, but not in the catalogue.
Now, James, I could tell lots of things about a state agency in the Highlands of Scotland, but I'm not going on stream because I think that would be quite a niche.
It'd be very niche, wouldn't it?
And yeah, tell them to drop me an email. Drop me an email, James. I'll tell you all about it.
So, do you get more street sleepers during the Fringe? You don't seem to, do you? Really? I don't think you can. I think you get moved along pretty quickly if you try to sleep on the streets. There's not only the usual amount.
Yeah, it's
I've not.
not great. There's not the same support for street sleepers as there is in
Glasgow
as there is in England.
and England, yeah.
In Scotland, I was trying to use StreetLink, which I hope all your viewers in England use, which is an app which you download and you put in the details of anyone who's street sleeping, and charities will come out and help them.
Yeah, I've never noticed people coming up to the Fringe and then sleeping in the street. I've never noticed that. I mean, you do get some people pass out drunk, I suppose, in the street.
I've seen people sleep in the street. Usually people like Phil Kay or Simon Munro, so it doesn't really count because they sleep in the street usually. They sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
I once saw someone fall asleep on the sea wall down at New Haven.
Yeah, you wouldn't be at all surprised to see Phil Kay asleep in the street.
No. Nah. Not at all.
No.
Well, no, I would actually find it strange to find him asleep because he seems like he's perpetually awake and aware
Yeah.
and wary.
I don't know if he's coming up because he lives down where we used to live, so I don't know whether he's coming up. I expect he probably will do. After I watched the Stone Roses at Spike Island, I had to sleep in the photo booth in Manchester Station, says Dan.
Wow.
Didn't the constant flashing keep you awake? Right, I think we'll have to leave Edinburgh now because we've been looking at this for too long.
Oh, no, we're going down Cockburn Street now. Now we're going to go past all the shops I used to work in.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to...
So that one with the green awning down there, and there's a black awning yet next to it. The black awning used to be a shop called Whiplash Trash. They sold bondage gear and bongs.
Bondage gear and bongs. Nice combo.
Yeah, it was amazing. Loved it. And then there's other painted it white now. An orange one I worked in, which used to sell 60s and 70s retro, trippy memorabilia stuff. But as you say, I'm being boring now. I want to see where they go.
Barry says to Dan, how did it develop?
Oh, very good.
Oh, she's gone. She's gone. She's hung up. She's gone. Just a constant stream of little photos of Dan asleep coming out in that little thing at the front of the machine. Lock Fine Whiskies, Cockburn. Anyway, over the years, Julia's worked in half the shops down this street. Let's get the map out. And right, I think how it works is the first place is where the where it starts filming. I think is where we got to go to. There's Three Sisters. Right, that's where I'll be. That's where I'll be performing my live show. The Three Sisters. There it is. So if you're looking to come along and see me in August, I'll be there at the Three Sisters. Let's go to the castle. I'm sure just stick the pin anywhere around the castle here will do the job. Just stick it right in where it says castle and bullseye, more or less bullseye, just a few inches away. Well done, everybody. There we are. A little look at. I wonder if the Birkenhair pub is still open. Sorry, Shack. Yes, this is Barry. Lovely castle up there. Yeah, it is a nice castle. Right, that is the end of. Hang on, gotta get rid of it now. Hang on, it's showing me somewhere else. I've had enough, thanks. Stop it. Hang on. The bloody map thing won't stop. Now somewhere else. Might have to just might have to close that. It won't stop by itself. It's still going, merrily going on. Right, let's put a stop to that. Let's have a quick go on the old sheepdog game again.
Sheepdogs, 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 oh sheepdog, oh sheepdogs. Slot, 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 slot.
Good evening, Eddie Pierce. Just in time, we're gonna play. Got my controller out. Gonna play Sheepdogs. Back on round 3. Just controlling the old sheepdog. Get the sheep into the barn, right? B for barn. Pressing B. Do not let sheep out onto the road. Get sheep into the barn. I can do it. There they go. Go on, boy. Get sheep into barn. That's it. Round there. That's it. Round the back. Go on, Shep. You can do it. There he goes. This will be cool in VR. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Lovely. This is exactly what Twitch imagined the platform would be used for. Proper gaming. Yeah, proper gaming. Warning! Do not let sheep out onto road. Don't worry, I won't. Come on, boy. Come on, Shep. That's it. Round there. Here we go. Get sheep into the barn. I am trying to get sheep into the barn. Come on, sheep. Uh-oh. Warning. Not that way. Not that way. No. No. Turn round. Come on, Shep. Get up! Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. Fucked it again. Fucked it again. Let's have a quick song and I'll be back. Be back after this and with something else.
You got an ass like a rhino. You got the figure of a whale. There's always something in your pie hole. Always something to inhale. When we finally get you walking, it's like you're waiting in the sea. Only time I hear you talking is to order more food for delivery. Hey, you, get off your big fat ass and get moving. You look like shot, you fancy too tight. You're gonna get ripped and you're starting tonight. Hey, you, yeah, you, pick up the phone and delete the Just Eat app. Don't look back, your legs are turning black. Just about ready for a heart attack, yeah. You got far too many chins now, and your skin is turning grey. And the chair you're sitting in now is about to give way. When you're shifting like a mammal and you need to be hosed down, it's time to have a salad. Put on the sweatpants and sing it loud. Hey, you, get off your big fat ass and get moving. You look like shot, you fancy too tight. You're gonna get ripped and you're starting tonight. Hey, you, yeah, you, pick up the phone and delete the Just Eat app. Don't look back, your legs are turning black. Just about ready for a heart attack, yeah. Hey, get off your big fat ass and get moving. You look like a shot, you fancy too tight. You're gonna get ripped and you're starting tonight. Hey, you, yeah, you, pick up the phone and delete the Just Eat app. Don't look back, your legs are turning black. Just about ready for a heart attack, yeah.
There we are. There we are. A bit of a. I was with the gym women. They were dancing away with the gym, not gin. I don't, they might not like gin. The gym women. Anyway, it's time now. It's time now for a game. Let's get my notepad. Get my notepad. I haven't played Pop-Up Pirate for a little while, so. Anybody wants to play Pop-Up Pirate, let me know. Call me on 020-3287-1213 or just type it in the chat. Just type it in the chat if you want to play Pop-Up Pirate. Dr. Greggles wants to play. One player so far. Dr. Greggles, Wet Phillip. Dr. Greggles and Wet Phillip so far. Anybody else want to play Pop-Up Pirate? I know Dan prefers the Buckaroo, but a bit of variety, I think. I like to pop down to the old. It's always raining, but I like to pop down to the old Caribbean island. Pop-Up Pirate, arr! Pop-Up Pirate, arr! My pirate popped up. Simple guy. I would like to challenge Maureen for her crown. If you're there, Maureen, Wet Phillip wants to challenge you for your crown, Maureen. I'm not sure if Maureen's around or not. Let's give Maureen a chance. She might call in. She often does. She is the most recent winner. She's currently the Caribbean Queen. Dan wants to play. Dan wants to play. Let's see who's on the phone. Hello, caller.
Follow me, 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 homo chocho, chichico. Jim lad.
There he is, one of my favourite callers. Follow me, follow me. Always lovely to get a call from him. Right, so far we've got Dr. Greggles, Wet Philip, and Dan Brad. Free player. Anybody else want to play? Flossie wants to play. Flossie wants to play. There's the phone again. Let's see who this is. Hello, caller.
Who dares to challenge me? The Queen of the Pop-Up Pirate.
The Queen of Pop-Up Pirate, Maureen. That is you, yes. I've put your name down. Oh, and James wants to play as well. James wants to play. Lots of players today.
Somebody wanted to challenge me.
I think it was Wet Philip, wasn't it, who wanted to challenge you?
Oh, actually, they were the adversary.
Was it Wet? Hang on. Yeah, Wet Philip said I would like to challenge Maureen for her crown. So Wet Philip's after your crown.
Bring it on.
Flossie's very pleased to hear from you.
Hello, Flossie.
Hello, Flossie, says Maureen. Right then, are you ready to play, Maureen? You've got lots of challenges. You've got to play against Dr. Greggles, Wet Philip, Dan Brad, Flossie, and James 31.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a simple game where you just tell me what colour sword you want. There's red, blue, green, and
I know how to play the game.
I'm telling everybody else, Maureen. Right?
Oh yes, you're telling the other.
Blue, yellow, red, and green. Green is virtually invisible. Invisible green, yeah. Because green doesn't show up in space for some reason.
Because of all the solar rays.
It's the solar rays, quite right, yes. I'll take you on last, Maureen, says Wet Philip. Wet Philip's... Yes, Maureen?
I like jelly fruits.
You like jelly fruits?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Good.
Right, Dr. Greggles to go first. Which colour sword would you like, Dr. Greggles?
I bet he says stabby.
You think he's going to say stabby?
Oh, I have just realized something.
What have you realised?
You mentioned the doctor, yes.
I meant what, sorry?
You mentioned the doctors.
I mentioned the doctors.
The Dr. Greggles.
Yeah, I mentioned Dr. Greggles, yes. Bloody hell.
Yes, you.
What?
It is very difficult to communicate with you.
Sorry, Dr. Greggles is going for... Dr. Greggles has chose the red stabby.
Anyway, he is very good at saying stabby.
He's very good. Dr. Greggles is very good at saying stabby, yes. He's going first.
And he is also very good at predicting the Wheel of Wank.
He is very good at predicting the Wheel of Wank.
You have not done a Wheel of Wank!
I've not done a Wheel of Wank. No, we'll have to do it after this, won't we?
What is wrong? Is your libido diminished?
I just forgot, Maureen. You've got a lot going on, and I keep forgetting things.
You got a lot on.
Wet Philip, your turn, Wet Philip. What would you like? So far, we've got one red stabby in there, right in his kidneys. No, kidneys probably.
I'm eating a jelly fruit.
Green for Wet Philip. Green. The invisible green going in. What's it in the backside? In the backside. Gone right in the backside.
Does he mean the buttock or the anus?
It's gone in the buttock. I don't know whether he meant buttock, but it's gone in the buttock. Right, Dan, your turn, Dan.
Is Barry playing?
Barry's not playing. Barry's got Barry's got other things to do. Probably.
He needs to Google.
Dan, he's googling something. Yellow for Dan. Yellow, come on, you yellows. Right, I'm gonna poke it in there. Right, yellow's gone in. He's not popped up yet. Flossie, your turn, Flossie. What colour sword would you like me to stab into the old pirate?
I have got jelly fruit
Through his barrel.
in the teeth of my little mouth inside my mouth.
You've got jelly fruit inside your little mouth, inside your mouth.
Yes, and it is sticking to my teeth.
What sort of teeth have you got?
Metal.
Metal teeth. Red one for Flossie. Flossie wants the red one. Right, I'm going to go around this side. Go around there. Oh, it didn't pop up. He's not popped up yet. And now it is your turn, Maureen. Maureen, your turn.
Lovely. I would like a green one into his left testicle.
A green one into his left testicle. Here we go.
Thank you.
Here we go. Green one into his left testicle. Straight in there. And it's fine. He didn't pop up. James next. James is orange. Now, it's your go now, James. There isn't orange. There's red.
It's not yellow.
There's red or yellow, but there's not orange. So
Not yellow makes orange.
I
so
do.
we can do.
But he can't have two. He's got to choose. He's got to choose one. And he says purple. No, it's not purple.
Why can't he not have two?
There's four colours. You go one at a time. One at a time, Maureen. You can't go make up your own rules as you go along. You've got to follow the rules of Pop Up Pirate.
It is not a rule. It is color.
It's the green one that you can't see. It's blue, red, and yellow. Okay, he's gone for red. He's gone for red. Let's stick the red one in. We'll go around the back, I think, somewhere. Go around here.
How many? Oh, I see. They are invisible.
Red one's in, and now it's Dr. Greggles again. Dr. Greggles, your turn. This could be a long game tonight, I think.
I think it will.
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, let's hope it's not boring.
I am having another jelly fruit.
Yeah, you eat your jelly fruits. Red stabby
This one
stabby.
is lemon.
Lemon jelly. Have you got red stabby stabby for Dr. Greggles?
But they are suitable for vegan.
Right, I'm gonna go round there. Not popped up. He's not popped up, and now it is Wet Philip again.
I told you that my jelly fruits are suitable for vegan.
You enjoying your jelly fruits, Maureen?
They
They are lovely.
suitable.
Nice. Wet Philip says, I'll go for beautiful sword, please. High left for the heart. He wants the blue sword in the
Jelly
heart.
fruits are suitable for vegan.
Nice.
Jelly fruits are suitable for vegan.
Gonna go there.
You don't care, do you?
No, it's gone in. I'm busy playing the game, Maureen. I take the pop-up seriously, very pop-up very seriously. Right,
Veganism is a very important thing in our day and age.
it certainly is. Well, Wet Phillips, it's gone in. No heart. No, he might not have a heart, this pirate. I don't know. It's Floss's turn next.
Is he a cruel pirate?
He's not the man for me, says Wet Philip. The cute little yellow sword for Flossie. Here we got a sword. Where should we go? Let's go around this side.
Don't ask me, you ignore everything I say.
Put it round there. It's your turn now, Maureen. I'm not ignoring you now. What?
Oh, I am here.
Hang on, Dan says, where was my go? Did you miss? Did we miss? You better go now, Dan. Sorry if I missed you up. I'm getting distracted by juicy fruits, jelly fruits.
That's right. Blame me for your
I'm blaming you for my stupidity. Yes. Your turn.
ineptitude.
It's your turn, Dan. Sorry, I went out of order.
Well, out of order.
I'm out of order.
You know what will happen now? Is a pirate will pop up and Dan will be furious.
Yeah, if the pirate pops down now, Dan will be furious. I know, but he's going for yellow. Let's hope it bloody well doesn't.
Oh, I am so worried.
I'm worried as well. Here we go. No, it didn't pop up. All's well.
Oh.
All's well.
No, he will find a way for that to make him furious anyway.
That's Dan and Flossie has been now. So now it's your turn again, Maureen.
I would like a green one in his perineum.
A green one in his perineum.
Yes, please.
Go around the back for that, I think.
I liked it last time when Barry told us all about semen.
You liked hearing about semen, did you, from Barry?
I thought he was very educational.
He is a very educational man, isn't he? Right, that's you done, and now it's James. James, what would you like, James?
That's you done.
Your sword, I mean, done.
That's you. Is that what you say to a contestant at the end of their go?
Yeah, that's you done.
It actually was. It was glorious if he did that.
Well, I'm not Bob Monkhouse, am I?
No, you are not Bob Mongoose.
Yellow for James 31. Yellow.
You are not even Michael Barrymore.
No, thank God for that. Yellow.
Unless Dawson, heaven forfend. Unless Dawson ever say blankety blank, that was your go then.
Right, who was that?
No, he did not, and you know why? Because he was saying one so much professional.
Dr. Greggles, your turn, Dr. Greggles.
He never ignored me.
Still not popped up. Just waiting for Dr.
Good old Tez, he was very chatty with me.
Who was chatty with you?
Les Dawson!
Les Dawson.
Yes, lovely man.
Lovely man. Green stabby for Dr. Greggles.
He would always let me say my piece before moving on to the next player. He never said, that's you gone.
No. Well, I can only dream of being as professional as...
Although for some reason I was edited out of all the episodes of Blankety Blank.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember ever seeing you on Blankety Blank. So there must.
Well, I in my youth I was a shapeshifter.
Did you go berserk and kill all the other contestants?
No,
No. Right, it's Wet Philip's turn.
only the panel.
Only the panel. Wet Philip, your turn, Wet Philip.
I was a shapeshifter in the 1980s.
You were a shapeshifter.
Yes, briefly.
Disgusting pus-coloured yellow sword for me. Rear left. This is Wet Philip. Only 2 yellow ones left. Yellow's very popular.
There are very few people on this earth. Or that earth.
That's gone in there.
That would be told by a xenomorph queen that they used to be a shapeshifter and have no questions whatsoever.
No.
That's what I like about you, Basil. No curiosity whatsoever. Your cat will live forever.
No curiosity, yes. Whose go was that? That was Wet Philip. So now, Dr. Eagles, is this when Maureen was Lisa Goddard? Lisa Goddard?
Briefly.
You were briefly Lisa Goddard, were you?
Very, very, very briefly. It's a difficult shape to get into.
I bet. I've heard that. Wet Philip.
I'm 5 times the size of Lisa Goddard.
Who went last? Was that Wet Philip? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So it must now be.
No,
I've completely lost track whose go it is now. Who went last? I've completely forgotten who went last. It was a yellow one, wasn't it? So it must have been. Can someone tell me who went last? Because is it Dan next? Apparently,
I want to walk away from these studios.
it's Dan's turn now. Dan wants the yellow one, I think. Yellow for Dan. Let's just wait and see whether he confirms that or not. Thought you said it was my go. I'm confused, says Dr. Greggles. Me too, Dr. Greggles.
Oh, for fuck's sake. These are ridiculous, Basil.
Yellow for Dan. Let's carry on where we are now. Dan's turn. Yellow. It's the last yellow one now. It's going in there. Right, that was Dan, and so now it is Flossie. Flossie's turn. Flossie, I think I'm after Dan. Yes, you're next, Flossie. Flossie next. There's only
Basil,
So-
don't pretend you know how to regain control.
green one, says Flossie. Green for Flossie. There's just one green one left after this. Gonna go round the back again. Oh, he's popped up! He's popped up, his head's gone. He's popped up, his head's shot on the floor. Oops, that didn't do very well.
Ha ha, Jim lad! Yo ho ho!
Bad luck, Flossie. I've lost his head, hang on.
Absolute disgrace.
Disgraceful.
Absolute shit show.
Absolute shit show. Sorry, Flossie, he did pop.
Lucy doesn't mind. She is a very reasonable woman. She knows you have lost control of the entire situation.
In a way, I suppose, Flossie, it's a compliment if he popped up.
You say that to all of the girls.
Yep. There we are.
I want to see little pilot.
He's back in his barrel, and it's your
Get
turn.
him out.
It's your turn now, Maureen.
Oh, green to the left. Yes.
Green in his left testicle.
Oh, the right one.
You want the green sword in his right testicle.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I was confused because he is mirrored.
Right, right testicle. Probably about there. Right, that's done. He's not popped up.
I have a message for Wet Philip.
What about Wet Philip, did you say?
I have a answer for his question.
What is your answer for Wet Philip?
Harold Shipman.
Harold Shipman. If Maureen could put
Oh,
anyone...
wait, does it have to be a human?
If Maureen could put anyone into the pop-up pirate, who would she pick?
Does it have to be a human?
Yeah, I suppose it had to be a human.
Because I would like to put in Predator.
Predator is going in.
He is always fucking with my peeps.
He's fucking with your peeps. He's a bastard, isn't he? Right,
On a dime.
Who just went? Was that you, Maureen? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
So now it is James 31. Your turn, James.
Would you like to hear the packet of my fruit jelly?
Yes, this here your fruit packet.
I
Lovely.
would pick a color.
Pick a colour, red, strawberry or raspberry.
Oh my god, Basil, how did you do that?
Don't know. Lucky.
Yes, I was going to do it as a game, but you did it like that. Like, no.
Blue for James. Blue's gone in, and now it is Dr. Greggles again. We'll try and get everyone in the right order this time. Dr. Greggles.
Boring.
Boring, yes, boring. Dr. Greggles, what colour would you like? Red, stabby. Red, stabby. Gonna go round his bum, I think, somewhere around the back there. In the side there. Yep, that's in. Next is Wet Philip.
I did not like the red one.
Didn't like the red one?
No, yuck.
What's your favourite fruit, Maureen? Sweet.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Orange. Purple.
What's the yellow taste like? Is it like a lemon or is it banana?
A lemon.
Lemon.
I like citrus tongue. I prefer lime to a lemon.
Wet Philip says green like Maureen's ovaries.
Oh.
Green for Wet Philip. Gonna go around the back there.
Who would Wet Philip put into
Oh,
the pop-up
stop.
pirate banner?
Wet Philip is popped up. Bad luck, Wet Philip.
Ha! Jim lad! Yo ho ho!
Only took 4 swords that time. Set it off.
Oh, Wet Philip, that is a tragedy. But that is what happens if you come for me.
Yes, Maureen. That's what happens if you come for Maureen.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, says Maureen. Right, that was Wet Philip. It's Dan's turn then. Bad luck, Wet
Who
Philip.
is that person that was called? Oh no. Oh
Pardon?
no, don't say that I like them.
Next time, says Wet Philip. Yellow for Dan.
Yes, very good. Big words for the small man.
Big words.
Big words for the wet man.
And big words for a wet man. Right, that's Dan. It's your turn again now, Maureen.
Big green testicle left.
Green testicle left.
Seeing as we are taking all joy out of the whole scenario,
Why has the joy been taken out, Maureen?
I keep trying to engage you in banter, and you deny me.
James, your turn, James.
Like that?
Like that, yes, like that. James's turn. Well, you should call in again after the game and we could just have a nice chat. Red for James.
Okay, but that means I have to go now.
No. Finish the game first. That's James. Now it's Dr. Greggles.
Well, I would if you would hurry up.
Dr. Greggles, it takes as long as it takes, pop-up pirate. That's what they say.
Well, then why don't you use the time in between for gentle banter?
Well, we are, aren't we? Doing that right now.
But I am, you are not.
Well, I've got to.
I am open, I am giving, and you just say no.
I'm trying to maintain the game and a conversation with you as well, Maureen.
Well, you are failing.
Sorry, Maureen. Yellow, stabby for Dr. Greggles. Go around the back.
That is a problem. You are trying to multitask.
I'm multitasking like nobody's business.
And all you are doing is multi-scale.
Right, it is your turn, Dan. Dan's turn. Yellow for Dan.
I'll be quiet until we know.
Yellow round here.
Otherwise I will distract Basil and he will not remember whose go it is. And then Dan will be furious.
Oh, James has got a black screen, so he wants blue when it's his turn. It's you first though, Maureen. What would you like, Maureen?
Oh, we are talking now, are we?
Yes, what sword would you like, Maureen?
Well, I would like it red sword. And I would like it right up his anus.
What, green did you say?
Oh, man! I try to pay as minimum, and you ignore even that.
Did you say green up his anus?
I said red.
Red up his anus, sorry.
Yes, green is for testicles.
Oh, yeah. Red up his anus, there we go. Right up.
My God, man, what is wrong with you?
Red up his anus. And now it is James 31. I think he already said he wanted blue. Blue.
It is almost as if you are way weary of me.
Blue for James.
It is almost as if you are weary of life.
Right, it hasn't popped up yet. So now it is
Hello, is this thing on?
Dr. Greggles. Not your turn yet, Maureen. It's Dr. Greggles' turn.
Yeah, but you could acknowledge my existence, Basil. I haven't ceased to be, but it is not my turn.
I know it's. I'm doing my best, Maureen.
You are not.
I am. You got no idea what my best is like, Maureen.
I've seen you do a lot better than this, and that was terrible.
Dr. Greggles wants red. Red stabby for Dr. Greggles.
We had a lovely conversation last time. You were talking about prostate milking and the constitutional parts of semen.
Yes, we had a lovely. James is playing blind because he's lost his picture.
You were banging there, quite happy.
Yeah, I'm perfectly
you
happy.
Are all over the place.
I am. Right, whose go is it? Dan's go. Dan wants.
Are you worried?
Dan wants.
Are you in debt, Basil?
Yellow for Dan. Here we go. Round.
Is someone blackmailing you?
Yellow, that's not popped up yet. Now it's your turn now, Maureen. Your turn, Maureen. No one's blackmailing me, Maureen. What colour would you like, Maureen? Speak up, Maureen.
It's not nice, is it? It's not nice when you talk to someone and they do not respond. It's not nice, is it?
You got nothing else to do. You're just sitting there, or standing.
Oh, Basil, I am a very busy woman.
What are you doing while you're talking to me?
Laying eggs.
Laying eggs.
Eating fruit.
Picking. Oh yeah, eating your fruity sweets.
It is that you have the audacity
Yeah.
to accuse me of an afternoon. You know what I would like to do to you, Basil?
What's that?
I'd like to take a green sword, and I'd like to pierce your scrotum with it.
What colour sword are you choosing then, Maureen?
I get Basil! Take a hint.
Green.
I just said I would like to pierce your scrotum with the green sword.
Yeah, that's me. Not you. You want the pop-up pirates? All right, I'm going to stick it in him. Here we go.
My God, man, you do not even allow for artistic interpretation.
James 31, your turn. If you could see or hear,
Come on, James.
if you could
let's
see or
get
hear
on
what's
with it.
you can if not,
Of course, James cannot see or hear you.
if you can't see or hear me, then he's a bit fucked, isn't he?
Well, I don't know. I think he's got the better end of the game.
Maybe. Are you there? Are you there, James? Or do we just stick swords in for James in the hope? Oh, he's just blue.
There you go.
Right, blue going in.
I mean, we could say anything we like about James at the moment because he cannot see or hear.
He's still got a black screen, but maybe he can hear because he chose blue. And now it's Dr. Greggles' turn. Dr. Greggles.
Yes, I'll be quiet and wait for Dr. Greggles to say hello.
Yep. The amount of vengeance eggs.
Oh yes, I love a good vengeance egg.
Green stabby for Dr. Greggles. Right, here we go. Green stabby going in there. Not popped up yet. And now it is Dan's turn again.
Yes, come on, Dan.
Wetfoot says, I'm glad I lost. I'm not a target of her wrath.
The only target of my wrath around here
It's me.
is Basil.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I can feel it. It's making me tense.
But something definitely is.
Yellow for Dan Brad.
Like here. Kelly.
Still not popped up. And now it is your turn, Maureen.
I would like. How am I doing for testicles?
Well, you can get the sort of. I don't know. I think the testicles have been stabbed. I think. There's his legs. There's his legs. Or.
Go on, give me a leg.
There's still buttocks round the back.
Oh yes, a nice red buttock.
Red in the buttocks. Okay. Red in the
Please.
buttocks. Right in the buttocks. Straight in the old anus hole. That went. Right, neatly between the buttocks, straight into the old bum hole.
Oh, I thought I'd already done the bum hole.
That barrel must be absolutely dripping in blood inside there by now. Must be blood up to his ankles. His own blood.
Semen.
And semen, yes. Blood and semen in there.
And urine.
And urine, yes. And he might have even shat himself as well by now.
No,
he hasn't shat himself. It's just blood. It's blood, semen, and urine he's in, up to his ankles. Anything else?
Well done.
No, just those three things.
Fabric.
Pardon?
Small particles of fabric.
Small particles of fabric. Oh, from his clothes, yeah. Right, who's
Yes.
that was? It's James's go now, isn't it? James.
Chunks of skin.
Chunks of skin. Yep, no doubt about it. You'll go, James. Remember when Rambles became dry friendly with Maureen? Never heard of him since. Just saying.
Dry friendly with Philip. That's how I remember them.
Isn't that all the ingredients of brine? Whose go was it? It was it's Dr. Greggles, isn't it? Or was it James? Did James not go? Who went last? You
Basil,
Do you remember who went
you
last?
sound like you're about to cry.
Do you remember who went last, Maureen?
Me.
You went last. So it's James.
Yep.
It's James's turn. James is having trouble with his internet or with watching this anyway. Blood, urine, semen, bits of clothes, and flesh. It's wet, Philip. That's what's in the the
Yep.
barrel, up to his ankles in all that
Soup.
soup. Yes. James 31. Are you still there?
No, wait.
He may have lost.
Someone will have to type it because he cannot hear or see you.
If he can't hear me or see me, he's not going to type anything, is he? I don't suppose. What do we do? Do we just stick swords in for him, or do we just have to say that he's out? What do you think?
Give him a minute.
Give him a minute, yeah. What
We should have a little entertaining chat.
what should we do at the end of the minute if he hasn't responded?
We should kiss.
Right, let's have a little chat for 1 minute then, until James comes back or doesn't.
Okay. What would you like to chat about?
Dr. Eagle says blood, urine, and semen, a fine firm of pirate solicitors. Oh, James is back. Yellow, he says.
There you go. You just need to get someone to put his name into the chat.
It's the final yellow sword, and James wants that, so we're going to put that in. I'm going to put that in round there. No, we're going to go right round here. I think there's more room.
You need to type in when it is his turn.
Right, that's it. James has been, and now it is Dr. Greggles. They also make an effective mouthwash. Sweat Philip. Yeah, James did say keep using blue in his absence, but then he's come back and said yellow. Red for Dr. Greggles. Right, I'm going to stick that one around here. Not popped up. Loads of swords in him now. And now it is Dan Brad again. Dan Brad, what colour would you like, Dan? There's no yellow. There's green, there's blue, and there's one red. Yellow are all gone.
Do you think I should buy a new handbag?
You want a new handbag?
Do you think I should buy a new handbag?
Do you need one?
I always need a new handbag.
Well, if you can afford it, then why not? Green for Dan.
I wonder if I can afford it.
Do you not know?
I don't know.
Green for Dan. Go down there. No, he's not.
I grow weary.
You grow weary. It's your turn, Maureen.
I am cheered up.
You've cheered up.
Are there any buttocks left?
I think there might be one buttock left. Yeah, there's one buttock.
Any buttock?
Red. It's the final red sword in the buttock. Here we go.
Any buttock?
It's in straight into the buttock.
Lovely.
Yeah,
lovely.
Lovely stuff. And now it is James again. Let's see what we
Yum.
James, are you still here, James? He's put yellow, blue, or red. I'm not sure. It's James's go. So I just stick a sword in for James.
No, type to him and tell him.
James, Mission Control's typed something in there. Let's see whether
Lovely.
Thank you, Mission Control. Let's come on, James. Are you there, James? Can you hear? Can you see? Can you read the chat? It's your go.
This is really dragging on.
It is dragging on. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I have lost all interest.
Yeah, I think most people have, Maureen. Should be the first one to get the pirate up wheelie wins, says. Yeah, that makes more sense. Flossie says, "Can I pick for James?" Yes, Flossie. Why not? Oh no, it's all right. He's back. Red, he says. After all that, there aren't any red. There's only blue and green left. Bloody hell. There's 4 blue.
Oh, James.
There's 4 blue and 2 green. This is yellow. This is yellow. I'm going to stick a blue one in for James because otherwise this is going to go on forever. Here we go, James. You're going to get a blue one round the back. Right, it's gone in. It's gone in. It's in now. I've chose blue. Right, it's your turn, Dr. Greggles. Dr. Greggles.
You want green?
It's too late. There's 3, Dr. Greggles. There's 3 blue and 2 green. I got a feeling it's not the colour that matters. It's where it gets stuck, but where it stabs. But green for Dr. Greggles. We go there. Still not popped up. Still not popped up, and now it is Dan's turn.
God, how many people are still playing?
There's four players, and it's Dan's turn. 4 left.
Oh God, 4.
Yes, 4. I think.
How many were playing initially?
160. No, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 6, so we're down to 4. Another hour. Another hour. We should get there. Red.
Oh my God! You know how many rotations of my planet getting to this time?
Red for Dan.
I have so much to be getting.
There aren't any reds. There's 3 blue, 1 green, 1 invisible. 3 blue, 1. I might just stick the swords in when it's your go, and because this is got last ever time we play pop up pirate probably.
No, I'm having a great time.
I think next time we'll play the first one to pop up as the winner, because otherwise it takes too long. It might be a short game.
Wouldn't it be funny if no one can see out here at all? It is just you and I talking.
Just you and I talking, putting swords into a pirate.
Yes.
Dan says red. There aren't any red. He's not said anything since.
Dan!
I have to resign now as I can't see anyway. I just like to say bin there. Thank you, James. James is off.
Ha ha! Jim lad! Yo ho ho!
Whatever you like.
Up
you come, James.
Dan means blue. Let's put blue in for Dan then.
Thank goodness for
Blue going in. Yeah, thank for Flossie. There we are. Blue's gone in.
You to everybody. I will go. And Flossie will choose.
Right, now it's Dr. Greggles' turn. Dr. Greggles.
Oh, bloody hell. He's just been.
No, it's Dr. Greggles' turn now.
He just went.
Dr. Greggles' turn.
Oh, thank you.
I'm keeping good track of this now. We've got 3 players left. Dr. Greggles, Dan Brad, and you, Maureen. Maureen before me. Have you not been, Maureen, recently?
Who knows?
You'll go, Maureen, then. You'll go.
Red, green.
Green for Maureen.
Lighted is Nika.
There's only 3 left. Oh, it's gone! He's gone. He's
Oh,
popped
thank
up.
fuck.
He's popped up. Thank fuck. Thank fuck, says Maureen and hangs up. Round of applause for Maureen, I think.
Ha ha! Jim lad! Yo ho ho!
That's the way. That's the way. That's the sign of a good game. Is when you get knocked out, you say "thank fuck" and hang up. Right, just getting all the swords out. Bloody hell! Never again. It's now it's down to 2 between Dan and Dr. Greggles. Dr. Greggles first, and then Dan. What would you like, Dr. Greggles? Let's hope for a quickie. Yes, fingers crossed, Flossie. Red for Dr. Greggles. Right, Dan's turn. Maybe I should just skip rapidly stabbing on this fucking pirate until someone wins. I should put 3 in at a time, maybe. What would you like, Dan? Dan's probably killed himself by now. Come on, you yellows. Yellow for Dan. Right, Dr. Greggles. Dr. Greggles. The winner's going to be either Dr. Greggles or Dan. But in a way, we're all winners, really, aren't we? When you think about it, we're all winners. Anyone who's been here and witnessed this is a winner. Green for Dr. Greggles. Oh, wait, it's blue, sorry. I'm both back in the same hole. There we are. Dan again. Dan again. Just waiting for Dan. Yellow for Dan. Right, Dr. Greggles. Speed round. If I go for a piss, do I lose? Well, tension is unbearable, isn't it? No, just give us a colour, Dr. Greggles. I'll stick some in your absence if you like. Red, stabby, stabby. I can go there. Right, your turn, Dan. This game is a marathon. It's a war of attrition. Woody's going to be the last person left who hasn't hung themselves. Yellow for Dan. Let's go around here. Dr. Greggles, you again. Dr. Greggles might have gone for a piss. To think some have complained about erratic bucking. Yeah. What would you like, Dr. Greggles? Red for Dr. Greggles. No bucking in this, just popping. Your turn, Dan. Should we have a speed round? Should I just stab like I'm loony? Seems a shame to rush it now. We've taken this long over it. So time I choose yellow, then red, then green, then blue. Yellow for Dan. Around there. Right, Dr. Greggles, what would you like? Four at once. Yeah, I think that's what I might have to do. Definitely, next time we play this, definitely it's the person that makes it pop up is the winner, because it just takes too long. Yellow for Dr. Greggles. And Dan wanted yellow, then red. Red for Dan. Around there. Dr. Greggles, your turn. One yellow left. I'm beginning to hate the sight of this fucking pirate. Red this time. I'm gonna go there. Dan wanted green then blue. Green this time for Dan. Let's go there. Right, Dr. Greggles again. Trying to speed it up. The Pop-Up Pirate Marathon. Yellow for Dr. Greggles. The final yellow sword. Let me go around there. And Dan wanted green, then blue. Blue this time. Right, Dr. Greggles again. Wouldn't be so bad if he popped up really quickly, but it seems to be like he's having to have nearly every sword stuck in him before he pops up. Green this time. He's a tease. He bloody well is, Flossie. Right, your turn again, Dan. I went through your range of colours. We're never going to get to find out what's happening to the nose at this rate. Are you still there, Dan, or have you died of boredom? Green for Dan. Dr. Greggles, your turn, Dr. Greggles. I can only apologise for this game. For fuck's sake, Dan, you know I need a wee wee. Oh, I think the pirate music might have stopped as well now. Green stabby stabby for no, it's a bit more. Green stabby stabby for Dr. Greggles. It's one red, one green, and all the rest are blue. Red for Dan. The final red sword. I'm gonna go around here. There. That's him. That's in. Right, there's 5 blue and 1 green left. 5 blue, 1 green. Dr. Greggles, what would you like? Green. The final green sword for Dr. Greggles. I'm going to go around there. That's in. Not popped up. They're all blue left, so I'm going to just stick the blue ones in from now on. That's all I can do, isn't it? Feliz Navidad played 26 times, was joyous. This is the opposite, says Dan. Right, it's your turn then, Dan. It's gonna have to be, all there is blue, so I'm going to just stick blue swords in, alternating until it pops up. Right, Dan's turn. Dan's sword. There we go. Didn't pop up. Now it is Dr. Greggles. So Dr. Greggles, here we go. Still not popped up. Now it is Dan again. Dan's turn. Still not popped up. 2 swords left. 2 swords left. And it's tense. So tense now. Dr. Greggles' turn. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. There's 2 slots and 2 swords. And it's Dr. Greggles' go. If this doesn't do it, then Dan, you know what's coming. Here we go. Stick it around there. Oh, it didn't pop. It didn't pop. Is he not going to pop, or is he going to pop now? The final hole and the final sword. Incredibly exciting stuff. Here we go. Here we go. This one for Dan. It didn't pop. Fucking after all that. After all that, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Absolutely incredible stuff. It's a draw. It has to be a draw. I think the Pirates pop. Once you pop, you can't stop. It turns out. Replay. I'm not replaying that. Not replaying that today. We'll have to replay that another day. We'll have a shootout. We'll have a shootout. Someone have to remind me. We'll get a pop-up pirate shootout. On another day, or a Buckaroo tiebreaker or something. Anyway, I can't believe that bloody thing. Right then, that's the end of Pop-Up Pirate. We'll have to have a playoff sometime. Chuck it up against the wall. I think Matt's got the right idea. I think that's exactly what needs to happen to Pop-Up Pirate.
We have Dino's then? Dino's on the face. Just gonna call her Dino's.
Finish with the crockery. Dinos, do you finish with the crockery? Dinos, do you finish with the crockery? Dinos, do you finish with the crockery?
You look great, Dinos. Your beauty keeps surprising me. Maybe it's time to go a little further with him. Maybe it's time to go a little further with him.
Yes, it certainly is. Before. Good night, Barry. Good night, Barry. I'm gonna just pop back here for a second because I got a call to answer. Let's have a. I'm gonna try and answer it anyway. There we go. Aha! Look who's there. Hello, caller.
Hello, Basil. How are you?
Very well. Nice to see you.
Well, it's lovely to see you. I just wanted to get in touch, really, and just give you some advice on the whole issue you've been having with the pop-up pirate.
It wouldn't pop up.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't pop up, and that's because people are poking him in all of just the wrong places. It just does not hurt there. You know, when we find, pirates, heretics, witches,
well,
French people, it all works the same.
We did testicles and anus. Is that no good?
I mean, yeah, testicles and anus, if they're talented witches, or talented Frenchmen, they have this rather uncanny ability to at will pull their testicles and their anus much higher up into their body, and as we all know, that's where their soul is kept. So you want to be aiming higher up. You want, if someone goes for a low shot,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
You want to then follow up with a high shot because they would have pulled their testicles and their anus, both the witches and the Frenchmen, and I would assume also the pirates as well.
I suppose you could. What if you aim for the testicles, then at the last moment something go a little bit higher?
Yeah. When someone aims low, then you follow up with a high, and then you
catch them out.
You get the witch, you get the Frenchman, you get the heretic, you get the pirate.
Do you have much trouble with witches where you are?
People obviously have been in the past avoiding that particular tactic because they've been avoiding popping up the pirate. But I popped on the stream and I just caught the fact that you're going to be potentially changing things around slightly.
Yeah, that game went on far too long.
Well, yeah, to make it slightly more, a bit more exciting. I mean, putting someone in a barrel and stabbing it until they're, dead, or until they at least pop out, um, should be great excitement.
It does sound like a lot of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you see once, and then you go, brilliant. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm all for it.
yeah, no, great work. I've also got a slight predicament. I was wondering, things are not, as you know, 1346. Things are not going very well for me.
You in France? You still in France?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had any suggestions for castles to return to back in the British Isles.
So what's your problem in France? There, you're losing.
Yeah, things aren't going particularly well, Basil. I'll be honest.
You having good old pillage last time you called him.
Yeah, things are going. The pillaging was fun. The pillaging, the looting, their benefits, their perks of the job, and then the getting killed is not one of the parts of the job I particularly enjoy.
No.
So
have you been killed yet, or you it looks like you survived so
no,
far?
luckily, I mean most of the other lads I've been working with, they've not been able to afford nice armor, so they've kind of been stabbed to death or chopped up.
Yeah.
Hence why I do try my best to keep this armor on all the time.
I would, yeah.
Because foreign territory, dangerous times. You go around the corner and whoa, bloody hell, there's a Frenchman. Was that too dark?
It was a bit dark, but no, it's fine.
Let's light him up. Is that any better?
Oh yeah, look at that. Who's that?
I don't know. I mean, I did kill him.
Glad to hear it.
But still, I'm in his house right now. But still, it is spooky. I don't want to dump him outside because it is his house after all. Yeah, he does spook me out over the past few days I've been here.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's a bit creepy. So you're trying to get back to England? Are you heading for England? Are you?
Yeah, I feel as though things are starting to take sort of a pretty steep sort of bit of a downhill turn.
You've got to know when. You got to know when to retreat, haven't you?
Absolutely. Yeah. You need
it's
to
not
know when to go.
It's not running away. It's not cowardly retreating. Of course, it's a tactic.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's a tactic. It's a tactic for us. It's a tactic for them. They're telling us we've had enough. Now's your time to go, and that's when we should go. That's the polite thing to do, really.
It certainly is. It's their country, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, lacking a castle, lacking a stronghold or a safe house of my own. And obviously being in a completely different time period to yourself, where would you recommend heading back to?
Well, it depends. I suppose if you're approaching the south coast, I suppose, aren't you? So you want a castle down there somewhere, don't you?
Anywhere is safe. I think the south coast is also closer to France.
It is. Yeah, I just thought it'd be easy for you to get to. What about
yeah. South coast much easier to get to, but I mean
somewhere like
travel.
Like Hastings.
Or
Hastings has got a castle, hasn't it? Arundel's got a nice castle.
Arundel.
Yep, that's West Sussex. Lovely castle they've got.
I heard it's also full of tossers.
Oh, probably. What about going up to Warwick then? Very impressive castle in Warwick.
Yeah, yeah. Good
Of
point,
course,
I could
of
check.
course. There's always
Check Warwick
Edinburgh.
out.
If you want to go up to Scotland, there's always Edinburgh Castle. I'm not sure whether they let you in, but
I'll check out Edinburgh Castle. I'll see if I can wrangle my way in there.
Windsor Castle's lovely, says Flossie. Windsor Castle.
Windsor Castle.
Yeah, that's quite impressive, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, I'll check them out. What I'll do is I'll do a little route up north and see if anything particularly takes my fancy.
There's Hever as well in Kent. Hever Castle. They've got a little moat around that one. It's quite nice.
Ooh, nice. I can get my swimming laps in.
Yeah.
Stay fit.
There's a few options there for you anyway.
Yeah. It is very difficult to swim round a moat while wearing a suit of armour.
I bet, yeah.
But it's very good for your health. More people should do that in the modern day, I believe.
Yeah, I think most people try and go straight across, don't they? It's not...
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to call and just give a bit of advice on the old pop-up pirate, pop-up.
Oh, well,
Frenchman.
thanks very much for that, because I needed some help. It's been a bit of a disaster, the old pop-up pirate.
You're doing great work, Basil. Please keep it up. If only we had internet in my time, I hope I would be doing a stream similar to yours.
I'd love to watch that. Maybe one day.
Well, maybe in the future.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
All right.
Well,
Thanks, Basil.
good luck with your adventures.
Thank you, and good luck with yours as well.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you again soon on here. Yes, salute.
Thank you.
Farewell, brave knight.
Farewell.
See you later. There he goes. The knight. I forget his name. Knight. I just call him the knight. The knight. He anyway, he had some lovely advice for us. Thank you, Flossie. Phone Basil now. Yeah, call in if you want to call in like the knight did. Please do. Let's find out what's happening in before we go. I haven't seen Dano's for a little while. Let's see what's. I've forgotten what's going on in her world. We'll have to have a decider with Dr. Greggles and Dan Brad sometime. Work out who won that one. Riley, I've forgotten all their voices already. I didn't know you'll be here so early. What is all this smoke? And what was his voice? I've forgotten what his voice was. Anyone remember this bloke's voice? Does it smell like incense? Oh shit! Why don't I remember his voice? He looks a bit cagey, doesn't he? Look at him. Looks a bit shifty. I forget. Let's just give him a deep voice. I think someone had a deep voice. He could be him. Does it smell like incense? That'll do.
Someone had to build this better. And then on the internet that incense stick is good for.
Riley's about to reveal the curse to Chris. Oh yeah, she's been cursed. That's what happened. Kick him out or make an excuse. Riley's about to reveal the curse to Chris. She doesn't want Chris to know about the curse. She was cursed by the food delivery man. Then she got a spot, and Kato's the cat got ill. And there was a power cut. I think several bad things happened. Let's go for excuse, says Flossie. So excuse it will be. To cover up the odours. Thanks, Riley. He is a vet that sings. Dano's is cursed to always be a twat. A pipe broken left a bad musty smell.
Of course, that's why I came over to light a couple of incense sticks.
He's like that, a little over the top.
If it's about spilled, I'm relentless.
Thanks, Riley. You can leave now. Sorry for the confusion. I didn't mean to scare you.
Forget about it, a little adrenaline never hurts.
Riley made such a mess.
I better leave you alone, I'm going home. Well, take a rain check.
I'll walk you out. I'm sorry, I never thought the night would end like this.
I was pretty sure we'd end up in flames.
There's still some fire left.
I won't be able to sleep tonight thinking about you.
I'll be counting the hours till we meet again.
We have a meeting pending and it'll be explosive.
Explosive meeting coming up. That man is hotter than 1,000 incense sticks together. Incense sticks together. What are you doing here?
You didn't think I'll go to.
I almost killed you. You almost mentioned the curse thing in front of Chris.
What's wrong? I thought you didn't believe in that.
It doesn't matter. Chris doesn't need to find out.
It's something that's happening to you, and if you're going to have something with him, he should know about it.
Would you tell Chris about the possible curse? Hell no, or I'm interested in his opinion. What should we do? What should we do? Hell no, or interested in his opinion. Anybody give a toss? Hell no, or interested in his opinion. Hell no, she wants a shag, says Flossie. Quite right. You sure know how to ruin a flirting moment. There's no way I would tell him such thing.
It's honestly, I would think about it. You might find out if he's an while or if he gets scared easily.
You mean if he's insane like you, or if he's in his right mind?
Exactly.
I just want to have a peaceful romance.
I'd love to live like I have to go. I don't want to be late for my dates.
You have a date and didn't tell me anything?
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
You're going to deny me information because you think I'm cursed.
I'm sorry, there's a lot at stake.
You, excuse me, you are telling me that? You ruined my hot night with your stupid incense sticks.
So if you want a hot night, you just need to use your imagination. And your phone.
That's outside the Nose's apartment. There she is, lovely long legs.
What are you up to?
Thinking about you. Next. I really want to spend the night with you. Of course she does.
We could still spend the night together anyway.
Do some sexting now. Wow, Chris sure is well trained. He doesn't piss on the carpet. He looks like a sculpture carved in marble. I'd like to break through the screen right now. Tap, tap, tap.
I'm starting to forget your face. Can you help me with that?
Chris is asking for a picture of my face. Although I could take the opportunity to turn things on. Yeah, your fanny. Take a picture of your fanny. She's got a black top on. That's her sex top. I look hot in this picture. I should send it to him. Yeah, do. Aha! We can spend some diamonds. It's not exactly cock. It's sort of cock. It's sexting. That's near enough. I think sexting is near enough to cock. I'm going to spend the diamonds. Yes, let's spend the diamonds. We might get some distant cock, proxy cock. Here we go. Sex, says Flossie. Yes, we're doing it. You wanted to remember my face. I'll share a little more than that. Yes, get it out the nose.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this. She's as beautiful as she is bald. I can surprise you too, sweetie.
Picture of his bumhole.
Since you wanted to show me a little more.
Is he trying to give me a heart attack or what? Call me. This can be very fun. Hi, handsome. You wanted to see me.
You surprised me with that picture. Now I want to see more.
And you haven't seen anything yet.
I'm afraid my phone will overheat and explode into 1,000 pieces.
It would have been for a good cause. Can you imagine having our first time like this?
You have no idea what is going through my head.
You can share your fantasies with me. I might be able to help with that.
I have no doubt.
Well, it didn't get all that dirty, did it? Thought they might have had a wank at least. I have to, mutual masturbation. We'll have to spin the wheel, see whether that comes up. I have to hurry up or I'll be late for work. I love what we did last night. When are we doing that in person? Chris read my message. What's he going to say? I'm so anxious. I better drop it or else I'll be late for work. Like news, that's where she works. How strange. Chris saw my message but never replied. Diamonds for that. Fucking inflation. Yeah, it was a bit of a rip-off, wasn't it, Dr. Reels? You haven't stopped looking at your phone since you got here. What is going on? Do you tell her that you're waiting to hear from Chris? Confess or make up something? Confess. Doesn't really matter much, does it really? Confess or make something up. What should we do? What should we do? Confess or make something up? Make something up, says Dr. Griggles. That'll do. Flossie says, confess you're waiting for a dirty text message. What do we do? What do we do? A difference of opinion. I usually go whatever one comes first. So I'll better stick with my rule of whatever comes up first. So we're going to go with Dr. Griggles. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference anyway. I had a plumber's number saved, but I can't find it. I have a terrible leak at home. I know one. I send you his contact info. Done. Thanks, Gabriella. You saved my life. Now I'll focus on your work. Keep going down. Yeah, right away. Tap, tap, tap. I had the most amazing date on the planet yesterday. And we've been chatting all day today. Oh, he's the Malteser man. Luckily, I've got a couple of Maltesers at the ready. He's the Malteser man. Luckily, I've got a couple of Maltesers at the ready. have trouble getting them in my mouth.
If you want to live on, you have to stop. Have to focus on the work. Why don't get the vacuum?
No, hang on. I can imagine you need somebody who would want to chat with you.
Well, worry.
I have a question. How long should it take to answer a message? I sent a guy a message a while ago and there's still no reply. He could be busy with something else. No one's next to the phone waiting for it to ring. No, of course not.
Does the message appear then?
Yes.
It doesn't do.
What, me?
You need to be as normal as the nose. The dating world is a very cool world.
Don't listen to him. He just repeats what he reads on the internet. Do you want me to give you my opinion? Please. You have to call him. Waiting is from the last century. Chris isn't answering. What do you do? Wait or call him? My wife worked out and thus spoilt the Sixth Sense film in about 10 minutes. This Deneau's plot beats even that. Of course she was shagging him. Is it rather wait or call him? Call him, says Flossie. Let's call him. The truth is, I have nothing to lose. As he goes. He won't answer. I'm officially a stalker. Now he has a message from me and a missed call.
It's time to bury your prince star in the nose. The world is full of desperate people. You'll find another one.
Can you shut your mouth? Every time you speak, humanity goes back 100 years. Did Chris really ditch me?
Enough of hot methods. Anyone to the meeting and it's time for the meeting.
We're going through a stranger times in the company. Trolls, hackers, bugs, viruses, and they would never understand. What are we going to do about it? Call the virtual patrol? It's not a good time for silly jokes, Gavin. It was Gavin, sorry. I'm starting to think there's an insider in the company. An insider? Yes, sir. See, someone who's providing information to our competitor.
Do the big does.
Exactly. And I'll find out who it is. Night time again. Not even an emoji, a sticker, total silence. Why isn't he answering me?
What was the last thing you talked about?
We sexted yesterday and it was amazing. Wow, so naughty. But after that, I haven't heard back from him.
Relax, he'll show up.
What about you? How did your mystery date go?
For my sake and my lover's, I'd rather not share it with you. I've tried to know, but you know how I think about it.
It's so unfair.
I don't know the shockwaves of your curse. I'm not taking any chances.
I can't believe you're still insisting on that.
I'd rather stay quiet and preserve this relationship.
You're so ridiculous sometimes.
Don't get mad. I know someone who can help us. My grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes.
Your grandmother's a football? I can't believe this is happening.
Every time I feel a little confused, I invoke my grandmother. Somehow she manages to give me advice through the crystal ball.
That's a ball, Riley.
Quiet, I feel my grandmother's presence in the room.
I thought I was going to hang out with Chris today. Not communicating with the spirit of your dead grandmother. Threesome incoming, says Dr. Greggles.
Until when are you going to remind this person the names? Or why do you think Chris is absent?
Maybe he doesn't like me, or he's busy, or he has a wife. Anything is more feasible than this so-called witchcraft.
No, it's my grandmother's spirit. She's possessing me.
Stop joking, okay? I have more important things to do.
Grandma! Grandma!
Riley, stop.
No.
Riley. Blimey, O'Reilly. He's hit the deck. His grandmother's a football and he's fainted. Shocking, absolutely incredible stuff there from Dano's. Amazing climax to that episode. And talking of climaxes, as Matt would say, shit.
Yourself at a loose end. If you're on your own or you're bored with your best friend, maybe looking for fun but your partner's hit the sack. Well, I know a game that might just get you back on track. The rules are easy, you just sit back and relax. Just find some tissues and get ready for the climax. The wheel is turning, where's it gonna stop? I hope it's Tesco, cause that's my favorite shop. You've got no control, could be frantic, could be slow. There's no way you can lose, it's a wheel of self-abuse. Watch you go round now, better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the wheel of wang, go ahead and watch you go round now. Better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the wheel of wang, go ahead and go round now. Better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the wheel of wang, go ahead and watch you go round now. Better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the wheel of wang, go ahead and
there goes the banana. Here we go. Get the wheel up and ready. There it is. It's a bit late tonight. Sorry about it. I kept forgetting about it, but it's here at last. The wheel of wank. It's your big chance for a wank before bedtime. This is really just in case some people suffer from a wanker's block. Like they want to wank, but they just run out of they can't get excited by anything. It's just a suggestion. You haven't got to do it, of course. Give it a spin, and it might just inspire you to a bit of wanking satisfaction. If you've fallen off the wanking horse, it can get you back on again. Probably the best way of looking at it. So I'm going to give it a spin. There'll be flashing lights. If you don't like flashing lights, don't look. If you do like flashing lights, it's your lucky day. It flashes like fuck for a little while. Let's give it a spin, see what comes up. It's just, you haven't got to do it, of course. It is just a suggestion. Fingers crossed, you get what you're hoping for. Here it goes. Dr. Gregor says the Wowgorithm says butter wank. Dan's gone for catalogue. Let's turn the bongos up a bit. That's better. What's it going to be? I've got no idea. One of those on the wheel, I suppose. Will it be a cup of tea? Will it be dirty? Will it be butter? Will it be catalogue? Butter's butter. Butter's has gone by. It's not going to get round to scary catalogue. It's going to be scary, I think. Or public. Scary.
Scary Wank.
Ah! Scary wank it is. Scary wank. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I don't know how you have a scary wank. Yes, bad luck, Dr. Greggles. You didn't get the butter wank, and bad luck, Dan. Wasn't I'm scared. Wank yourself, stupid, and have a lovely. How would you have a scary wank? I don't watch a horror film while masturbating, I suppose. Do horror films sexually excite you? Middle of a motorway. Good suggestion from Eyes on Legs there. In a dangerous situation, of course, you don't have to watch a horror film. You could be in the middle of a motorway. Just one. If you live in a city or a big town, just wander around the streets at 2 a.m. Hang around dirty old underpasses and things, wanking. Hello, caller.
Hello, Basil.
Hello, is that you, Susie?
Yes, it's me. Listen, how does he do it?
How does what do what?
You know that man that does that dance, but it's not like a dance. It's like he's going forwards, but then he's not. He's going the other way, but he's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know that man?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Susie. Sorry.
How do I explain it? Right, there's this man, right? And I think he's dead.
Where is this man?
What?
Where is this man?
Well, he's dead, isn't he?
There's a dead man. How do you know about this dead man then?
Oh, like he's famous.
There's a famous man who's dead.
Yeah, he's a famous dead man, and he wears like nice socks.
Nice socks.
And he's got like what's it called? A glove. He's got one glove.
Michael Jackson.
And him. He does that thing.
Ah.
Can you do it?
Oh, the sort of moon. Is it called the moon walk, moon dance, or something like that? Isn't it?
Yeah, that one. What's he called?
What's he called? He's called Michael Jackson. The dance. I think it's called the moonwalk or something.
How does he do it?
It's well, he's dead now, isn't he? But he was good at dancing, wasn't he?
He was a very good dancer.
He was very good. He made some good.
And he had nice songs.
He made good music, and he was very good at dancing. Sorry, Susie, I talked all over you.
You did, didn't you? It's all right. I was just thinking about what kind of person he was.
Yeah, he was.
Anyway,
He was mentally unwell, though. I believe he.
he wasn't an happy man.
No, he kept having surgery done to his face, and also he had some other unpleasant habits.
He had problems.
Yeah, he did have
And
problems.
a monkey.
He had a monkey as well. Yeah, Bubbles, wasn't it called?
He had problems and a monkey.
He had problems and a monkey. Yeah, that sums him up.
But fuck me, could he dance?
Yeah, he could dance. He could dance like an amazing dancer.
Are we allowed to like him?
What's like him? Sorry.
Are we allowed to like him?
Are we allowed to like him? Well, you can like his dancing, I suppose, can't you? And his music, I suppose. I suppose you're allowed to like that.
Are you not like his monkey?
I think you're allowed to like his monkey. I don't know much about his monkey, but I know he had a monkey.
I
Bubbles,
know it's. What's going to do with it? You've got a monkey.
I've got a monkey. Yes, I have. It's the end of that, isn't it?
Oh well, I thought you might get that. Never mind.
Yeah, he's fast asleep in his little hammock. So in his little, not a hammock, in his little bed. He's got a little basket.
We haven't seen him in a really long time.
No, I can see if I can find him. He's in the sort of below bit underneath this cockpit.
That's nice.
I've got a flap.
I've got a flap.
You got a flap?
I haven't got a flap. Oh, right. What's his name again?
Monty.
No, the man with the problems and the monkey.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Here he is.
Anyway.
Here's Monty.
Hello, there he is.
There he is. He hardly ever comes up anymore. I've got.
Oh, look, he'll be sleepy. You've been neglecting him.
He's all right. He likes sleeping. He's got a bed in the floor. There's a hammock down below me where the robot sleeps. And then there's a trap door in the floor. If we lift up the floor, there's a room underneath there where Monty lives.
You can't leave Monkey in one room.
He can come up. He comes up when he wants to, but he likes it down there. He's got a window. He looks out the window.
Oh, but he'll be neglected with no interaction with no one whatsoever.
Yeah, he's got a couple friends down there as well. It's not just him.
All right. I worry.
No need to worry. You're all right, aren't you, Monty? Yeah, he nods. He's all right.
He stopped talking.
He still talks sometimes.
That's all right then. He only says one word, though,
He only says one word. Do you want to say something in the microphone, Monty? Say your.
Oh, don't pressure him.
Do you want to?
Don't pressure him,
No
Basil.
pressure.
Don't pressure him.
No pressure, Monty. Do you want to say something in it? Do you want to say something?
No, it's all right.
Do you want to say something in the mic? Cunt. He said it.
Oh, he's all right.
Cunt.
No, he's lovely.
Cunt. He can only say cunt.
Yeah.
He's only ever learnt one word, and it's cunt.
That's one more word than most monkeys.
Quite right, yeah.
Anyway, this man, because he didn't make it up, that dance, did he?
Did he make it? He didn't make it up. I don't know. I don't know who made that.
No, he didn't. He nicked it off a man.
He nicked the moonwalk off someone else.
Yeah, it was a man. I've forgotten his name. But it doesn't matter because he was really good. And I wasn't even his best dance. His best dance was that one, that's the scary one that they play at Halloween.
Oh, the Thriller.
I like that one best. That's his best dance.
Jeffrey. Dr. Scribble says Jeffrey. Did Jeffrey invent the moonwalk?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Jeffrey, wasn't it?
Well, let me clear that up. Any other business?
Any other business? Well, no, I'm just about to finish now because it's getting quite late. Anyway, it's nice of you to inquire about Monty.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's lovely, isn't he? He's better than that Bubbles. I wonder what happened to Bubbles.
I don't know.
How long do chimpanzees live for?
Chimpanzees, I think they can live for about. I'm going to make it up. I'd say 44 years, but I mean, I'm slightly making it up. How long can
You're completely making that
how
up.
long can chimpanzees live for, Monty? Cunt. He doesn't know. Bloke called Bill Bailey did it too. Bill Bailey apparently did the moonwalk as well.
Was that his name? Was that the man that they got onto the... What was he? It was Top of the Pops or something.
Top of the Pops.
Top of the Pops.
What was on Top of the Pops?
Yeah, there was a man. You remember when like Top of the Pops was like the olden days?
Top of the Pops was the olden days. Yeah, in the...
And he had like, at the end, you would just go, and this is the best song, but we've not got them here, we've not got no videos, so we're just going to have someone dancing.
Yeah.
He came over and he done that. He did it like hip-hop dancing in like the 80s. No.
Dan says...
He's 80s.
Dan says, yeah, even... yeah, Bill Bailey is the first. Even James Brown did it before Michael Jackson.
But not Bill Bailey that does the other dancing.
Bill Bailey. And what dances did he do?
He did that one where he won the big glitter ball.
Oh yeah, on the Come Dancing, Strictly Come Dancing.
He was really good. He did lots of good dances.
I think Monty's got fleas.
Oh, poor thing.
Scratching. You got a flea in your ear or something? Yeah, he says he has.
So you've been neglecting that poor monkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some flea treatment putting down his flap.
You need to bring him back down to earth and get him out in the back. Get some air around him.
Need some air around you, apparently. Yeah, he agrees.
I wonder if they do him and the robot fight over bananas.
What about a banana, sorry, Susie?
The robot fight over all bananas.
The robot doesn't fight. No, the robot loves his bananas. He doesn't. The monkey's not all that keen on bananas. Weirdly.
Oh really?
No.
What's he like?
Likes chips.
Chips.
Chips, yeah. Loves chips, don't you?
Well, there you go then. That's that dealt with.
Chips. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that the robot likes bananas.
He's in perpetual motion, isn't he?
He's got, I think it's because he's got skin trouble or he's got fleas or something.
You need to take care of that monkey.
Yeah, need to do something. Especially this ear seems to. Shall I do it for you? He likes that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm scratching his ear for him. See, I do take good care of him.
Well, it's nice to know because we do worry.
I'm going to pick his fleas out for him. He likes when I do that. I eat them. Pick them out and eat them.
That's adorable.
Yum yum yum. Right, well, thank you, Susie. I'm gonna put the monkey back down his flap again because he's going to spread fleas all over the place otherwise.
Well, it's a surprise. I didn't expect you to start the phone call. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Susie. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Susie. Bye. Wave goodbye to Susie. He's waving goodbye. That's it. Go down your flap. I'll put a flea treatment down there later. I've got a smoke bomb that kills fleas. I'll drop it down his flap later. Sort him right out. 645Q. What is that? What is 645Q? Anyway, this has gone on far too long tonight. This is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you. Anybody who stayed watching for all this time, thank you very much. You should get a prize for endurance. So I dropped something on my keyboard. Right, let's get into the old. Sorry. Phone Basil now. Yes, phone Basil now. 020 3287 1213.
Call in on 020328711213 or Skype Basil Butler. Hein? Thank you.
Yeah, and the Wheel of Wank finally got round to it. It was a scary wank, and I think Eyes on Legs had some of the best ideas for the during a plane engine failure. Yeah, if you're on a plane and they say they say, get into the brace position, then quickly have a wank. Might be last chance. Right, let's say goodnight. I'll be back on Thursday. Not Thursday, it is Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday. There's Nigel up there dancing around by the window. Let's have a different song tonight. Let's have my other song. I can play more than one song on the piano. You'll be glad to know. Let's have a bit of this. Let's have a bit of no, not that one. Not that one. Let's have a bit of this one. It's been a long, long night. The pop-up pirate took forever. And in the end, he didn't pop up. So now, we're left not knowing who the champion of pop-up pirate is. Is it Dan? Is it Dr. Reggles? Will we ever know? Walked out that night about 1 a.m. into the cold, misty street. There was a cat watching me from a window. I had a bottle of whiskey in my pocket. Packet of nuts in my hand. Recap. Just doing a recap. What else happened? Where the fuck is this? We went to Edinburgh. My stream has finally gone. Is Dan. The stream was bad tonight in almost every respect. Especially this bit. Pour yourself a whiskey. Turn off the lights. And slip into a coma. My stream is finally gone. Good night. See you later.
had a dream to fly up with the stars and to walk upon the moon. My dreams become my nightmare now. My spaceships become my tomb. The loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space. The planet Earth looks much smaller now as I drift out into space. I'm thinking about all the ones I love, and a tear runs down my face. Loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space, nevermore to feel a loving, warm embrace. The loneliness of space, nevermore